Hey guys, it's me, Teresa Perrin. I hope you're all having a fabulous weekend. Today I wanted to discuss with you IBIO and the reason behind my theory and why I believe that in the very near term you could double or even triple or potentially even do more than that. Your investment is based off of a chart that I've been monitoring now for several months, and I've actually had a long-term position in this stock that has gotten beaten bad, like really badly down in the past 2 years. However, I did open a swing trade position in it several weeks ago to maybe even 1 or 2 months ago. I'm not quite sure because it's been trading relatively flat up and down until Friday, where I saw a massive breakout that I've been waiting to happen based on the chart, but it's, continued to make that parallel consolidation with just this up and down movement prior to Friday's massive breakout, which did have a significant pullback and of course shorted back down in the after hours, to be expected. There's a lot of speculation because there was no news given. So I'm going to get into the speculation. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'm going to tell you technically I really like the stock and I think there's massive potential, especially with some of the new legislature and funding and things like that. So let's get into it. Please remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own DD. And remember, when you're investing in a stock that is beat down like this in a market that is very bearish, that it could potentially go down further in the meantime. But guys, I am looking at this as a swing trade in addition to a long-term hold type of play. Like I said, I do have a long-term hold position in this account, in my long-term account, excuse me. But I also have a swing play in this stock that I think is going to do very, very well. And I'm planning to add to that on Monday if I see the continuation. However, if it continues to decline without a move to the upside, then I will hold off until I see a pop again. But this should definitely be on your radar. All right, guys, let's get started. Okay, guys, so here you can see that this stock hit a low on Friday of 28 cents. Well, it doesn't show you exactly, but I'm telling you 28 cents, and it more than made a 100% move to the upside before falling back down. And I think that it's currently around 37 cents in the after hours, but I think that it could continue this uptrend. Just look at this beautiful chart. We get that pullback. It's given us a cup and handle that you can't see because this is the 1 year. Now, my concern is if this doesn't continue to keep going up to give us a bigger cup on this daily chart and we get that handle here, does it dip down a little bit further for a few days before it spikes back to the upside, which is why I said keep it on your radar. And if it doesn't give you proof of concept on Monday, then just wait. I don't want people buying things high and telling me that, oh my God, the stock's falling, blah, blah, blah. Guys, you need to look at the big picture, and not every stock is going to rocket in, that day, that next day. Some things you just have to be willing to hold on a little longer for and be patient with it. But also know your entry. If you see that a stock has made a massive move to the upside, it's given us that pullback now. And guys, I'll be honest, I opened this swing trade probably somewhere over here, maybe even over here. It's I think I've had it for a while because I think it was around 33 cents that I opened it. So, I know it was doing this. It was probably somewhere in here, like on this higher end, because it keeps dipping down into that 20s, keeps pulling back, dipping down, like I said. But I'm willing to hold it because I'm waiting for this. And yeah, when I saw it do this, should I have maybe sold knowing that it would pull back some? Yeah, maybe, but I'm not interested in that. I'm looking for that move up over $1. Okay, that's my goal that I set for myself. Now, every trader has different, goals and targets. So you have to know before you take a trade. You need to have a trading plan and go into it with an idea in mind what you're looking for, because some people would be great and psyched with this one move and be in and done. Others like myself, no, we're looking to hold on to it longer, not worried about it, looking to add on the way up. You open that starter position and then you're going to add when it gives you that proof of concept, which now I'm seeing that concept start, right? I see that breakout. Now I want to see the proof with a continuation. Once I get that proof of concept, then that's when I add. And I'm looking at this chart as a big picture. Now, what it could do, it's hit here, right? It could come down and give us a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders type design too before it goes up. But that's okay with me because I'm willing to hold out while it does that. And the reason I'm going into detail with you on this chart is because I feel like with AVCT that some of you think because it got a big movement one day, and I think a lot of you may have bought the top of that movement, and it's consolidating down lower. It got a pullback. It's consolidating down lower. Now we're waiting for it to break out. If you haven't already, watch my AVCT video that I made on Friday, because I think it's important that you guys realize when you're getting into these plays, what could happen. Every stock does not go straight up, boom, you're going to kill it. No, guys, it's a pattern. So if you're looking for that scalp trade, you should be in and out of these plays, not holding them. If you're like me and you're looking for that swing trade and that massive move that it's eventually going to make, then guys, be patient, because that's what you need to be in this market. Anyways, let's continue on. Enough of me going on a tangent. I just don't want to hear, a bunch of comments next week saying, oh my God, I bought the top and it dipped down more. It could do that. I don't know. Nobody has a crystal ball and can tell you exactly what a stock is going to do. We can tell you the technical analysis. We can tell you everything else, but there's also market conditions. There's volume. There's so many things that go into these plays, guys. And let's face it, if you don't get it by now that you're dealing with a corrupt market, then get your head re-examined and do some more research before you invest another dollar. Because, yeah, we're dealing with a corrupt market, okay? Fact is a fact. If you don't believe it, then God help you. But the key to dealing with a corrupt market is getting on the right side of the trade. Okay, that's how you make money when you're dealing with a system that's corrupt. So I want you on the right side of the trade, bottom line. Anyways, the free float is 100.12 million, so it's pretty decent size here. And guys, the average volume in the past 3 months has only been 2.07 million. On Friday, we saw a volume of 11.38 million, which was almost, it was more than 5 times its normal volume, almost 6 times, right? 5.5 times about. Anyways, the low of the day was 28 cents and the high was up to 66 cents. It closed the day at 46 cents, which was a 49.84% gain. Guys, that's a huge gain. Anyone would be extremely happy with that gain. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't be. That's big. But again, I'm telling you, I bought it somewhere in that 33-cent range, I believe it was. So looking to add to it when it got this breakout. So now I'm looking, like I said, for a continuation. Or it's a move down, and then I may add to it on the next move to the upside that I see. Because then I'll be seeing my cup and handle breakout, right? So it's down an additional 9 cents in the after hours, or 19.57%. Guys, like I said, this is what you should expect in a stock that's being manipulated. And we're going to get into why this could be happening in just a minute, because there's a couple reasons. There was no news on this stock. Okay, so this is either a technical breakout, which I've been watching for, which is very possible, or there's 2 things that it could also be. This is given a buy. And guys, the analysts that have rated it, which has only been 2. One gave it a $1 ranking, and one gave it a $2.50 price target. So currently, that's a double to a 5x or more from where it is, right? And the average of the 2 would be $1.75. I'm telling you, there's a significant opportunity here. Now, IBIO is a developer of biopharmaceuticals and fast farming manufacturing system. The company is applying its technology to develop product candidates to treat or prevent fibrotic diseases, cancers, and here's the key, cancers and infectious diseases. The company is using its fast farming manufacturing system fast farming system, and glycanering services to build a portfolio of biological drug candidates. The company's also using the fast farming system to create proteins for others by contract through the company's catalog. And guys, that's where they're making a lot of their money right now. The company operates through two segments, biopharmaceuticals and bioprocessing. Its biopharmaceuticals segment, which includes development and licensing in two business units, therapeutics and vaccines. Its bioprocessing, which includes services and products for research and further manufacturing, uses collectively known as research and bioprocess products, RBP. Its pipeline includes IBIO 100, IBIO 101, IBIO 202, and IBIO 400. Guys, this is not potentially a squeeze play. However, it does have a short interest of 4.89%. And right now it would take 4.24 days for shorts to cover. And keep this in mind because when I go over the two reasons, as soon as I'm done going over Fintel's info with you, you're going to understand why this could be one reason it's moving. The current shares available to short is 1,600,000 with a short interest borrow rate of 1.75%, which is nothing. And guys, the short volume ratio, interestingly enough, has been dying down, right? It was 29.64%, which was its lowest on Thursday. But then it got 50% on Friday, the day it had a big move. And yet, if you look on average, the high was 63.35 and that 29.64 was low. So I guess somewhere in that 40-50% range is fairly normal for this stock. However, it doesn't have a whole lot of failure to delivers. It does have some, but as you can see, this week, the highest number we need that they have to cover is 371,792. Now, could they be grabbing those early? Yeah, absolutely. But guys, they may have already covered these, as you know, if you listen to my videos. Now, here's reason number one. Remember, this is a potential cancer fighting drug that they have in store, right? So that could be one thing because cancer funding is coming through the Democrats in their bill, correct? Now, the bill could also make limited changes to the agency's fast-track drug approval process, which lets manufacturers sell their products based on preliminary evidence and finish clinical trials once they're already on the market. So, if that's the case for IBIO, then the potential that they could have to get their products, FDA on the market before they're FDA approved could be substantially huge to the company, right? That could be one reason. And as this IBIO, the Sultan says, I'm on vacation, but I'll still throw something at you guys, which has always been bullish from me. And in my opinion, will definitely pass before the deadline of September 30th. The USC Fee Act bill. Is that why Tom is testing IBIO 202 rigorously in preclinicals? Get it on the market first and then performance? So, something to think about. This is just something that I found on StockTwits, guys, because I've been looking this weekend trying to figure out, was this just a technical breakout, like I said, or was something else going on? Now, the second thing that comes to mind, guys, is when I first started buying this stock, it was at $2 a share, okay? And I was happy to buy it then because I thought it was a great price for it. Well, heck yeah, I'm even happier to be buying it now that it's, 30, 40 cents. Heck yeah, this is a steal of a lifetime in my opinion, and that's why I told you I've entered a swing trade on it, that I've been waiting for this move. The other thought is, could they be possibly doing another reverse split? This stock has already had a reverse split. I believe it was in 2018. It was prior to when I first started investing in it. However, guys, I think being at its price that perhaps other shorts are seeing what's happened with drugs like Pixie, the ADXN or whatever it was that happened after Pixie. I forget the name of it. I wasn't involved in it, but I saw it and it was absolutely unbelievable, the movement it made. It was something with an A, if you guys know. But if you look at the chart of Pixie, that one I know for sure. A lot of these reverse splits lately, and I swear I never thought I'd be saying this in my life, but they have been running like crazy. and shorts have been covering. Because what generally used to happen with a reverse split, guys, is shorts would short it down more. It would reverse split. They'd short it down even more before covering, because they would basically cover for almost nothing by doing this. Like literally for a penny. Look at Excella. They still shorted the crap out of that. That never got its run up. But guys, something in the last month has changed with these. Like when you look at Pixie. So especially in these biotech companies that are having these reverse splits, and it's worth watching. When you see a reverse split and you start to see it running the day of or the day it gets announced up until, and then continue that run, it's just crazy. And that could be the other reason that this is running. Now, I haven't seen anything about a reverse split. I'm not sure if there's been a vote or anything else. I have to do some more DD on that. But potentially, if they were to announce that this week, then that could be some shorts trying to get ahead of that. That's my other thought process. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you do get a position in IBIO, I really hope you crush it and make a killing. Take care now.